Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I did a couple of non-Trump videos, and I lost a couple of subscribers. So I don't know. I don't know why. What people are looking for with this channel, Tabor Talk. I talk about everything. If you look at my playlists, it's probably too much, but that was the idea of really just some guy talking on his deck, talking about guitar, talking about MMA. Joe Rogan, a lot of talk shows. I'm a big Joe Rogan fan, but I'm a liberal. I'm a progressive liberal. And I hate fucking Trump more than any human being on planet Earth, right? So, but anyway, I'm gonna do a Trump thing. I used to do at least one of them a day. Anyway, he's just still saying that he won the elections. The fucking unbelievable. And he's definitely gonna put his hat in 2024. If he's not indicted and arrested. I mean, that's still on the table. Are you kidding me? That's on the table. Cy Vance is going after him, in New York State. So the indictment, arrested, and I hope that he spends the rest of his life behind bars, but we shall see with that. So I'm going to show you a little clip here. This is from CNN with Al Gore. Remember it? People who are younger probably don't even remember the 2000 election. Al Gore actually won that election, and it was super close. Not like this one, right? Where Trump got trounced. Both, by the way, both in the Electoral College and the popular vote, right? So, by the way, Trump has never won a general election, even with Hillary, right? We all know this. 2016, Donald Trump lost the popular vote by 3 million votes, and then by some fluke, recent history, of course, and then by some fluke of the Electoral College, he became president. So he sucks. I don't know why the Republicans would want him, or that the Republican Party is just so fucked up right now. They're in such disarray that a guy who would never win, it's just he never will. There's no way he's going to turn someone like me or even a centrist. Even a centrist, there's no one who's going to turn over to Trump. He's too divisive, right? Too polarizing. Okay, so let me get right into it. Trump lost the election by a lot. Al Gore has a message for him. By the way, Al Gore got old. Don't we all? What did I look like in 2000, right? All right, here we go. Ready?
Now the U.S. Supreme Court has spoken. Let there be no doubt. While I strongly disagree with the court's decision, I accept it. I accept the finality of this outcome, which will be ratified next Monday.
He looks good there, doesn't he?
And
very
tonight,
presidential.
for the sake of our unity as a people and the strength of our democracy, I offer my concession.
So that was then Vice President Al Gore nearly 21 years ago, putting country over party and putting the democratic process over his personal desire to be in the White House. A stark contrast from what we saw play out with President Donald Trump after his much more decisive 2020 defeat. The former vice president is back with us now. So if you would take a listen to what Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney said recently about that historic moment.
His mind is sharp.
When I think about 2000, think about sitting on the inaugural platform in January of 2001, watching Al Gore. Of course, we had won. I'm sure he didn't think he had lost. Mm-hmm. We had fought this politically very, very intense battle, and he conceded. He did the right thing for this nation.
That's Liz Cheney.
Mr. Vice President, what was going through your mind when you conceded?
Well, first of all, I want to express my gratitude and admiration.
See, very
for
well
Liz
spoken.
Cheney,
sounds the same.
On the issue that she's become known for recently, and that
is
standing up to the craziness in
healthy.
her party.
Just old.
What was going through my mind is what's going to be best for the country.
Yeah.
There was no way to really see playing it out in a way that would overturn the result. It would have gone to the
deplorables. Republicans hate fucking Al Gore. Always have. Like they think he's a phony, and he does kind of have that political thing. I get it. He's a good guy, and the real thing that they hate was the climate change. Or first of all, they said he invented the internet. By the way, he never said that. I've done videos on this. He never fucking said that. They just spin. He did. When he did that, when it was live, I was there. I never thought he said I invented the internet. He was talking about the internet, how great that would be. Like, what was that, 94, something like that? And then the climate change thing, he did that documentary, which really wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good because he overstated it. And the Republicans always bring that up. You know, Al Gore invented the internet, and the world's going to be gone in 10 years with climate change. All right, let me continue on. I'm going to put this link in the comment section, by the way.
House of Representatives and the constitutional procedures gave the other side the complete advantage. You know, in some ways, I'll quote Winston Churchill, who said about Americans, Americans generally do the right thing after first exhausting every available alternative. That's sort of the situation I was in. But more seriously, it was a question of what is right for the country. And, you know, Pamela, the refusal of the former president to acknowledge that he lost by 7 million votes.
Yep.
It wasn't close, for God's sake.
Yep.
And apparently a majority of his party is.
But what do you
still
expect?
so
The guy's a
enthralled
criminal
with him
scumbag,
that
Trump.
they still,
A fucking
believe
piece of
that
shit.
the
Spoiled, rotten brat.
American people
I've
did
done
not
200
make the
videos on
judgment
Trump.
that
If you
they
want to go back,
really
my
made.
feelings, check it out.
This is very damaging to our democracy.
By the way,
I'm
this is what I
hoping
have in
that
my
this
teeth, if people are
craziness will
wondering.
fade over
I know I'm
time.
gross,
But we keep
but
getting this
it's
nonsense
kratom.
like
I put it
this,
between my cheek and gum.
foolish exercise to bring in some cyber ninja group in Arizona to look for bamboo in the ballots there. It's absolutely nuts. We hear about AI standing for artificial intelligence. They're
Artificial
putting another
insanity.
Kind of AI out. Artificial insanity. They're putting
I'll put
out
the rest of it in the comment section. So remember his wife, Tipper Gore? Like, I've been around forever, man. So his wife went after like rock lyrics, rock music. Like, she was such a nerd. Remember Frank Zappa? Going after Frank Zappa spoke. You want to talk about a fucking guy, an icon, Frank Zappa, the people who are young. By the way, there's a new documentary on Netflix about Frank Zappa. I wish Frank Zappa was here to fucking go after these Republicans, boy. He was articulate. Long-haired hippie, you know, with the mustache. Really fucking anti-establishment. And man, did he have a silver tongue. I'd love to see him go after these Republican jerk-offs. You know, he was terrific. So, okay, I'll keep this under 10 minutes. It's like 7.5 minutes. So I'll be doing a lot more politics. I yesterday did a video on Bill Bryson, one of my heroes. He's just fantastic. If you haven't read Bill Bryson, check it out. Go on Amazon and get his books. Not that I'm plugging him. What, you know, has nothing to do with me, but man, he's incredible. I've been playing a lot of guitar, putting up some songs. I did Alex Lifeson's Bruins Bane. But, you know, this is what it is. It's just some guy talking, drinking coffee. No script, nothing. Just fucking hanging out, talking. A lot of talk shows. I'm a huge talk show guy, like podcasts now. Back in the day, my early talk show regime, let's say, what do we, I was a huge Donahue fan. Donahue's a legend for me now. He's so old now, but he was one of the best. Talk show host, Howard Stern, back in the early 80s, was fucking a fanatic of Howard Stern. I can't stand him now. He's awful. But back in the day, I started getting sick of Stern even before his movie, Private Parts, like early 90s. I was big with Stern in the 80s, early 90s, and then I came back with him again. Even when I didn't follow him to Sirius, but I knew he was good then. He was real good. Super talented guy, but now he's a piece of garbage. He's a sellout and all that. But, yeah, so those were some of my heroes. Talk shows, Charlie Rose, of course. I'll do some more videos on that. Okay, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here in Tabor Talk. By the way, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. I've talked about this before. What is that? That's a quote from Mark Twain. Mark Twain is, how would you define contentment or happiness? And he's like, he wasn't on video, of course, written down. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, right? That's really it. That sleepy conscience. I like that the best. It's all good. And then peace, love, and understanding. I just got that from a Elvis Costello lyric. No, I'm not gonna sing. What's so bad about peace, love, and understanding? All right. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here at Tabor Talk.